Yeah, hi. My name's Ian. This is Path to Paradise. Welcome. So, Path to Paradise is really about improving the quality of our life. It's spiritual woo woo, yeah, because it improves the quality of our life. It's this, it's that, yep, because I take everything on that can improve the quality of my life. Don't judge it, if it works, if Homer Simpson says it and it was profound, I'll take it on board. So, that's what I'm sharing with you today. So, for more than 32 years, I've studied myself. I've studied life. I had to, because life was so painful, so heavy, so burdensome that there was no way out but up. So, 24/7, I've studied myself. Okay, who am I? What am I? What's bloody hell's going on here? All that sort of stuff. So, I'd like to share with you some of the tools that I picked up along the way, some of the insights, and some of the stuff that I've embodied. So, today I thought we'd talk about perception, the way we perceive our external reality. See, supposedly there are more than 8 billion people on Earth, and each one has a different perspective on their external reality. That tells me that there's no right or wrong ways to perceive, but there are ways that work significantly better than others. There are ways of perceiving that cause us heaps of pain, and there are ways of perceiving that set us free. So how and what do I mean by setting us free? Well, I see that life has an agenda for us, because we are life. Let's get over it. The animating energy is life itself. The animating energy within me is life itself. The animating energy within you is life itself. That's what it is. Give it any name you want. Fred, Harry, God, whatever. Doesn't matter. Life is, everything is life. And life has an agenda for us. It wants us to experience what it means to be a human being in the highest quality, in the best way possible. And each one of us is a facet, a fragment in the way life experiences itself. But for each one of us, life is attempting to lift us to the truth of who we are. Life is love. There's no doubt about that. I'm not religious, but I'm going to quote a scripture. 1 John 2:4, I think it is. God is love. That's true. It's not the love that comes from here. That has its own agendas. Defend, protect, strengthen. This is ego. This is the self-made self. Life is helping us to evolve into a higher experience of life as a human being. So the way we perceive is a real linchpin on creating a quality of life. Now, perception comes from belief, and belief is held in place by emotion. So what are the beliefs behind our perception? Why are we perceiving things this way? They're great questions to ask yourself and to delve deeply into yourself, because that's going to help set you free. Now, most of the belief is going to be that you're not good enough. That was my case, and I think that's the number one limiting belief that everybody has, that they're not good enough, that they're not enough. That they're wounded, they're bruised, there's nothing wrong with you. You ain't got to fix anything. You are absolutely an amazing aspect of life, right? So the way you perceive life is going to take you into that experience or leave you wallowing in pain, etc. So we are the choosers of our perception. Let's say you've had a relationship breakdown. You could be lost, stumbling, in pain for months, years after that. Oh, the love of my life, blah, 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 you know. Or you could perceive that, hey, that one had spent its course and there is something better for me. Life is showing me another way to unpack the unconscious stuff that I hold on to in another way. A loss of a job, sure, that comes with some difficult decisions, but it's opportunity. It's not a problem, it's an opportunity. The world has opened up for you. How's that perception? Is it better than looking at things that, oh, woe is me? Infinite opportunities now exist. You know, even with the death of a loved one, in 2024, my daughter died suddenly. Now, after 32 years of deep, deep introspection and the experience of myself as life essence, having a physical experience, the life essence, let's call it, we could call it, soul, spirit, anything like that, okay? Doesn't matter. I saw by then that that is what calls the shots. The non-physical aspect of ourselves, which is everything, calls the shots. And it had called my daughter home. So her physical life had now finished and she was now called back to the essence of who she was. Now, my daughter's death became one of the major transformations in my life because of the way I perceived it. I also saw it as a unique opportunity to fully experience what I once dreaded and would have come up and said to you, hey, the worst thing that could ever happen to you is the death of a child. But it was the most transformative experience of my life because I allowed myself to go deeply within. What came up because of that? Perception, eh? It's the way you perceive things. You know, feel the sadness. Allow the sadness to be there. Time after time. What else is there besides sadness? Etc., etc. And what it did is it set me free from pain and suffering. Because sadness is just sadness. So this could be your opportunity too. Pain and suffering are ways of perceiving. Take those to the curb, kick them to the curb, and adopt some way of perceiving that serves you. There are no problems. They're all opportunities. Life is conspiring in your favor because that is what you are. You are life itself. My life just gets better and better. Adopt that one. My health just gets better and better, and that's true. There's a zillion ways to look at things, you know, and we can apply it to everything. The main thing is you are the chooser. You are not limited in what you're doing and how you're perceiving the world. You are the chooser. And life is simply bringing you an experience to help you uncover some of the unconscious limiting ideas that you hold about yourself and about life. It's doing its best to set you free. It's all happening for you. Hop on board. Choose something that brings you back to your power. Perceive in a way that sees opportunities, not problems. So that's about it for now. So I hope this helps, and sincerely, I wish you all the best.